I'm worried. I carefully come out of the cafeteria using the back door. And I carefully follow Lance.
Tiptoeing in my toilets.
He's definitely heading towards the roof. I follow Lance to the rooftop and open the door after carefully peeking around.
Hey Lance, what's up?
I opened the door and found Lance standing in front of the railing.
Don't jump! No, I'm just kidding.
Or do, just take me with you.
Lance! I'm sorry for making that joke!
Hearing my voice, Lance turned around.
I'm here to feed you salad.
He had on an inscrutable look.
Wait! I'm out of shape! I had to walk up 3 flights of stairs, hang on!
I barely caught my breath and looked up at him. Ew. You? Okay. I couldn't even look at him all day because of the other girls. Oh. Whew. Got it.
Yeah, I had something to say, so I followed you.
I see, says the blind man.
I'm still not used to him making that face. I'm more used to him just looking like a grumpalumpagus all the time.
I love how it has to be a grumpalumpagus. It's like, okay.
It's just like one of those things that you just hear about and you've never heard it before, so when the one person says it, it sounds like alien language.
It's like, the fuck?
What the fuck is a grumpalumpagus? Well, you know what a Oompa Loompa is? It's just mixing Oompa Loompa with grumpalumpagus.
That just sounds like something on a Sesame Street.
Yeah. There's a guy in the trash can that's like grouchy.
Oh, I'm thinking of Snuffleupagus, that's why I'm... Because that's from Sesame Street. That's why it sounds familiar.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
The mammoth thing.
When I watched it, the mammoth thing didn't exist.
Okay. Cool story, bro.
Wow, really marks your age when you talk about characters that never existed inside of Sesame Street before!
I know, right? I feel old. Anyway.
We all feel old right now. Even though technically if people knew our ages, they would say we're really not that old, but
yeah.
you really feel old when you realize, like, oh, kids would have never known that this character inside of Sesame Street never existed before.
It's like, you know you're old when you know what a telephone booth is.
Yeah, definitely.
See, I think I was either editing or prepping the episode where you kept screaming about how this face was unfamiliar, so I am quite familiar with that. With your feelings on the matter. What is that face?
What is this?
What are those?
What is that?
Lance looked a bit surprised.
No, I'm here to feed you salad. Ahem. About that girl earlier. I think she was just being friendly. You were too brutal towards her.
Nah.
She insulted you, therefore I insulted her back.
Basically.
He doesn't
That's
even remember.
Who are you?
He's just like, who?
I just imagine, like, if she would, like, stomp up the stairs after him and just turn around just for stop for a second. Who are you again?
Who are you? Generic girl, number 193, maybe?
What? Did he forget already?
At the cafeteria. I think you embarrassed her too much. You don't have to be so quiet in the cafeteria, you know. It's not the library.
제 옆에 앉았던 여학생 말이군요.
Oh, you mean that bitch?
That seems to finally remember. I was about to say, yeah, basically. Fendis, play your game! Don't keep logging on to it!
당신이 신경 쓸 일은 아닙니다. 그저 그 사람이 제 옆에 있는 게 불쾌했고 전 그것을 표현했을 뿐입니다.
I only brutally expressed my feelings in the similar manner that she was brutally wrecking you.
I only just dumped her I only just threw her in a dumpster and walked away. Nothing much.
I only just threw her in a sea of piranhas and that's all.
He was too self-assured. I felt like I instead had to compliment him for being honest, seeing the way he was so unashamed of what he did.
그 사람도 무리했습니다. 당신을 그런 식으로 지칭하는 것은
More importantly,
맞지 않았습니다.
I don't like that she was talking like that. What?
let's abruptly stop talking.
당신이 신경 쓸 바는 아니지만요.
Meh. Eh.
That's another face that you're gonna have to get used to.
Yeah, that's really... That kind of looks like Yunho's, like, yandere look, but that's only because his eyelids are half closed, so they're covering up the eye light that makes him actually look like he has a soul.
It's
so
like...
right now he kind of looks like if he was basically, fuck, what was his name? Tay? When Tay went Yuri, like, yandere mode.
Yeah.
In that one ending.
Yep.
This is basically what that face would be, except, this is him when he looks sad.
So yeah, now I have to get used to Lance having more than 2 facial expressions.
Grumpy and grumpier.
Grumpy and smug face.
Grumpy, smug face, grumpier. Face palm.
Oh yeah, he did have face palms, so 3 expressions.
물론 제가 신경 쓸 바도 아니지만 말입니다.
Excuse me while I backpedal.
He's just like, wait, no!
He was still expressionless, but he seemed sulky. Seeing his face, I felt butterflies in my stomach for some reason. Harry!
Feed him!
Feed him. Feed me! Feed me! Feed me!
Feed
Do
her.
the Dexter's Lab thing that I can't do. Feed me!
Feed me!
Feed me! Anyway. Oops. Just oops.
Whoops.
Felt like I wouldn't be able to say what I wanted to like this, so I shook my head. I have to say what I want.
Lance, what I wanted to say is... You still have to be polite to other people, you know, manners.
Lance is cold. And in that coldness, I can't find any kindness towards other people. Except me! No.
Except people like me!
First I thought it because he's a doll. But not all dolls were like that. Can't really explain it, but... Unlike the other boys, I think Lance is missing...
Not all dolls are jackasses.
Gary.
Gary!
Unlike the other boys, I think Lance is missing some sort of peace in his mind. I think I saw the sense of distance he has towards others, like what I saw earlier, as a result of that. Every time I see that, I get worried.
서로에게 지켜야 할 예의라는 게 뭡니까?
What are these manners you speak of?
What is politeness?
What is
What
not...
is that word?
What is not roasting people, like...
What is not grilling them so hard that they get a sunburn?
Lance asked with vacant eyes. Those eyes were without malice. Malice. And were genuinely asking me what it was. He must really not know.
I'm saying you didn't have to be so harsh earlier in the cafeteria. You especially have to be a bit nicer to girls.
Wink,
we're
wink,
sensitive
us.
creatures, obviously, but apparently we're sensitive creatures, but at the same time, we can be vicious motherfuckers when it comes to other women.
Apparently.
성차별적인 발언이라고 생각합니다.
I mean, he's not wrong!
He's not wrong, Harry. He's not wrong. Like I said, we're fragile creatures, yet we can act like vicious monsters when it comes to other women.
Basically.
Why can't we be vicious to men? Well, then that's sexist. It's because girls can be a bit more sensitive.
It's still
but
sexist.
Also underlining vicious.
Probably.
Maybe.
Probably.
Kind of.
Probably.
섬세하다고요?
What is sensitive? Yes, we get hurt for tiny things. For example,
Stabby, stabby! No.
pushing you over the ledge. Girls feel hurt when you don't say thanks and they hand you bread, or coldly refuse when they ask for help. about solving a math problem. Well, man, if you know how to solve those, bitch, sign me up, give me.
No, but he's like, girls feel hurt when they ask for help, and you're like, nope, do it yourself.
If you can't do math, you're just stupid.
Basically. Unless you're apparently a masochist, like her entire class.
Basically. And when you ignore their texts, you don't really feel like he should be texting them back.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, elbow to the... Wait.
Wait a minute, wait, what?
I forgot other people text you in this route.
Wait, no.
Oh my god, Yuri.
Darling, I'm a better Mar than the Ice Prince.
It's man, but the clipping issues. You can see
Block
that.
and delete.
You can see like the edge of the end there, but it has clipping issues.
Block and delete. I bet you skipped lunch, right? Text me if you're hungry. Block, delete.
Oh come on! At least he can cook.
Block and delete Yuri Hinte.
But he can cook.
Delete from existence.
But he can cook.
Delete, delete, delete.
Okay, now you're Death Note guy. Hello, Murakami. It's nice to see you again.
Hello, I become woman.
Hello.
Hello, I become woman. I continue to be a cocky bastard. Lance, I continue to be a grouchy bastard.
Apparently. Let's overwork myself while listening to everything. Let's cut me an ass. What's up? Okay, no.
Cut your ass clean.
And he stared at me with a strange expression.
Yeah, if you don't reply, it makes them think you don't care about them and they feel sad.
Take notes, friends! No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I know that feeling, especially when you're like trying to ask a question and you can see that they're online, but they're like literally not answering back. So
It's
you
like-
just feel that you're bugging them.
Yep.
But then you just get kind of angry because it's just like, well, it's a small question. They should at least be able to answer that, but they don't answer back, so you just feel a little angry, and so you pout in the corner, just angry at yourself and the world.
My life! Anyway.
Mine too! Right, I have a phone.
Garbage.
Right, I had a phone. What happened to your phone? I threw it in the river. Why did you throw it into the river? Because it came from me. Because it's a Yuri phone. I can't touch what he touched.
I mean, you're not right now.
Oh, don't take it the wrong way. It doesn't mean that I care about those things.
I forgot we learned something about Yuri in this room. Bendis, stop! Okay.
Bendis, I swear to G, I will block you!
I forgot we learned that thing about Yuri. Oh, gods! Yes! It's all coming back in Vietnam War flashbacks. Yes!
I'm surprised you forgot. I still remember. I've been waiting for when I can actually mention it.
Oh my god, the flashbacks! Ah!
The vodka helped.
Basically. How could I have forgotten that?
I have no idea. How did you forget?
Interns, curse you!
Curse you, interns. The intern isn't even here. Leave
Curse
the on his
you.
desk. There we go.
Curse you, intern.
Is that gonna be the new catchphrase? Curse you, intern. Just
Yes.
like it was. Just like for me, it was. Damn it, suck. Yeah.
Yes. How did you know?
I guess.
Oh, but I clicked out of the game window. There we go. I had a remembering touch of the lens this morning. You won't care about that, would he? He probably would, honestly.
I don't really know.
He says he stalls for time. Anyway, there we go.
I mean, what I'm trying to say is,
Okay. Just directly tell him about the things that worry me.
what I'm worried about thought is actually... You seem to build a wall around yourself. Then you might really become a loner one day. Tae, Yunho, who we don't care about, Red, Yuri, and I might become the only people you have.
Well, excuse me, Eri. That many is just no.
Well, excuse me, that's just fine.
Remember the moment Grandpa passed away. Well, Eri monologue time. We must be at the end of the chapter.
Sad backstory.
I still remember what made me buy the dolls. I can clearly. I need more vodka. Hang on. I can clearly recall the things I felt when I became alone in the empty house.
Yes, you will be my perfect reading puppet.
I'm probably just gonna leave that in. Then I hid myself behind the dolls I bought and built an invisible wall so they can't enter. Then I was...
They already hatched?
It's okay to take it slow, so try to be a bit nicer to others. Just a bit.
I knowingly ended up pleading. I know how hard it is to be alone, so I didn't want that for Lance. Especially since Lance is the only one who was by me when I felt lonely.
전 이대로라도
See? Jeez, Eri.
I don't care.
Lance said in his emotionless, cold voice.
하지만 그것이 당신의 바람이라면 생각해 보겠습니다.
You sensing a pattern yet? Where was the button? Oh, that's the button, okay.
I don't know.
Okay. I lost words at what he added last. What? Okay, Eri. I'm surprised he didn't say it's none of my business.
하지만 아까 그 사람의 발언은
Lance tried to continue but stopped.
아닙니다. 당신이 언급한 최소한의 매너라는 것은
Whatever this thing called manners is.
그리고
Yes? I was thinking Lance talked more than usual and he hesitated.
제 옆에서 식사를 하셔도 됩니다. 불편하지 않으시다면
Aww.
Oh, he looks so shy. That's actually cute.
Best husband! Anyway.
Well, let's see how much he fucks it up. Because remember, I thought Yunho was pretty cute, but then he kind of went off the deep end.
I think the interns told me he kind of goes off the deep end in a different way.
Well, I hope it isn't as cuckoo crazy as Yunho's is, because that dealt in my own version of Vietnam flashbacks.
I don't remember because I promptly burned those reports from the interns, so... Oops.
I burned them, then later they burned me.
Curse you, interns!
That's what you get for abusing the interns. Oh.
아까 망설이시는 것 같아서요.
The bell rang to announce lunch was over. Darn it, lunch!
Eat my salad!
Thump, thump, thump.
What?
My heart pounded louder than the bell. What was that? Wasn't anything fancy.
나가는 문은 이쪽입니다.
We're
열어드릴게요.
probably not even allowed up here, but shh. Why is my heart pounding? With realistic heart pounding sound effects. Lance opened the door and looked at me. His eyes sparkled beautifully.
Oh.
His silver hair caught in the wind and raptured my eyes.
What is this, a fan fiction?
You know, if I didn't know any better, I think someone's in love.
Is this a romance fan fiction?